next generation of Jedi.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. No! Look at this, a lightsaber.
I was alone for a long time. I was scared that they'd find out who I was or what I was.
And you're not alone. Not anymore.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal.
Get your lasers off my lunch!
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid.
Marin, right?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters.
I know what it's like to lose everything.
Night Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors. We adapt.
The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands.
Life has this funny way of forcing you on the path forward.
Execute Order 66.
Every Jedi faces the dark side.
We could build something different. Something better.
She'll sell you out too.
You can't stop the Empire!
I'm stronger now because of the pain.
Such hatred.
Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight.
I will never forget. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
By the right of the Council, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight.
Remember, trust only in the Force.
So where to now?
Well, hello there, everybody. Mobius1 here, bringing you the long-awaited beginning to Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Yes, I'm sorry, I know this is late. The game's been out for a couple weeks at this point, and unfortunately it came out while I was on vacation, or like the day I was leaving for vacation, so I did get to play a little bit of it. I played a little bit of it on vacation on a lower-end computer because I was curious to see how well it could run. This game's been plagued with performance issues on PC. Yes, I am playing this on PC with a controller, though. And I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to run it very well. And yeah, definitely on my lower-end PC, I was getting frame drops to like 25, 30 FPS. I'm probably going to get frame drops on here, even though I am running a 3070 on this this PC. So I did play a little bit of this, full disclosure, and this is definitely one of those games where once I started playing it, I didn't want to put it down. But I got to a certain point where I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I can't play this anymore because I wanted to save my genuine reaction for as much of the game for you guys as I could. So I'm sorry that I played as much of it as I did, and I'll let you guys know, obviously, when we get to the point where I stopped playing, I'll let you know. But unfortunately, I do know a little bit more than I was hoping to know going into this playthrough. Anyway, so what are we expecting from this? Pretty much this game is exactly what I wanted. After beating Jedi Fallen Order, I think I might have made a comment where I was like, I want just more. I want exactly this game, just more. More weapons, more enemies, more locations, more story, but without changing like the core game. And that's exactly what this is. So I'm super excited. Yeah, let's go. We're just gonna play on Jedi Knight because I want to get through this, and then if we want to go back and look, I'm not a Dark Souls expert, so we're just gonna stick with the middle of the road difficulty, and yeah, here we go. By the way, if you guys have not seen my Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order playthrough, I'll include a link to the playlist for that in this video description. This is a direct sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, so if you've no idea what that is and you want to watch the first game before starting this one, go ahead and do that down below. That's such a cool shot. Now, this is difficult for me because obviously I know what's going on. I've played through this, but I guess I can tell you a little bit about what my reactions were at first. My first reaction was, I hope we get to run around in the Jedi Temple. And then obviously at this point, this is very reminiscent of the early gameplay footage we saw of Star Wars 1313. So I thought it was kind of cool that we're getting this same kind of like descent into the Coruscant underworld shot. And again, look, I feel really bad for playing this game off camera, but believe me, like, I've barely scratched the tip of the iceberg with this. There's plenty that I do not know, and that's what's got me most excited. So I'm not sure what the uniform of these guys are. If this is like Coruscant, like some sort of security forces or police force or something, I think. Or if they're like dressed as guild members. Oh, there you go, CSF. I totally missed that.
Believe the rumors. A Jedi. We brought him in alive.
The Senator is expecting us.
I like that black and white Stormtrooper helmet. I mean, most Stormtrooper helmets are black and white, but I mean like with the black on the side there is very different, and I like it.
So, where's the handoff?
All right.
Sure. But what's to stop the Senator?
The world building in this game is incredible. Like the atmosphere.
That's right.
Sidestepping Inquisitors, one-upping Vader. The guy's playing a dangerous game.
So are we.
Alright, so obviously we've been taken captive. They're talking about delivering me to a senator, and what's cool is if I try to like go the wrong way and get forced back here, the controller vibrates too. As far as graphics go, I'm not playing this on the highest graphics settings, obviously, with the performance issues this has had on PC. I've turned down some of the more fancy stuff, so again, if you're here looking for just like how good the game can look, I apologize. I've never really been one that's all that concerned with how good my games look. I'd much prefer a smooth experience than a gorgeous one. But even now, like, this game still looks really good. I mean, I think I have like some of the shadow settings turned down a little bit. Maybe some of the reflections off. So yeah, the game could potentially look a lot better. But I think it's running pretty well, to be honest. Seems pretty smooth to me.
We're citizens. You can't treat us like this.
Yeah, says who?
Like, can I interact?
Just let me go. I beg you.
You should have have thought of that before you made a scene.
I've got a family. A little boy.
The more you talk, the longer it'll be until you see him again.
Level 2046 has seen better days.
This is another thing too.
Someone's got to pay for it.
I didn't do much exploration when I was doing my playtesting, which you guys know me and how much I love exploring.
Pipe down, prisoner.
These are the bedrocks of the Empire. Yes, how can we
Oh shit! That actually made me jump.
present your homes?
I did not expect him to hit me.
These days, it really shows his face in public. Good thing he's making an exception for us. Well, we've got something that'll bring him favor with the Emperor.
We must all fight to protect it.
I see.
Probe droid.
Opportunities for loyal citizens. Together.
They already stamped out the
Yes, sir. The Senator's just making sure everything's on track. Emperor off.
Attention. Level 2046 is now under curfew by order of Senator Stajon. Clear the streets and shelter in place until further notice.
This game is just so good.
Will detain and incarcerate anyone who does not comply.
Those of you on Discord have heard me say already that I completely played through the entirety of LEGO Star Wars before starting this, because I knew as soon as I started playing this game, this is the only game I was going to want to play.
The rest of you will stay here.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
Not this one. I come along or we walk.
Only you. The others must wait.
Convenient.
Terrorist.
You gonna let him call you that?
That's enough.
So where'd you find him?
Night market. He was trying to buy a crate of electroproton bombs from a Chagrin arms dealer.
How'd you make the arrest?
Jedi have to sleep, same as us.
When the Senator gets a hold of you, you'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
I do like how sarcastic Cal is in this. Not that he wasn't before.
This way, Jedi. Mind your business.
This is my business. The prisoner needs to be in mint condition.
The Senator requested I bring the prisoner to him alive. He is breathing, isn't he?
Droids.
Is the district secure?
Yes, Senator.
It better be. Vader's dogs are always sniffing about. Jedi is a rare quarry these days. What else have you brought me?
I love how this game still has the same janky, like, cloak and cape physics that most games in this era have. It just seems to be really hard to get that right, doesn't
See
it?
that he is paid.
It's been a pleasure, Senator. Hope this isn't the last time we get to do business together.
The renegade Jedi Cal Kestis. You have made quite a name for yourself. Sabotaging weapons depots, disrupting supply lines, flaunting this for everyone to see. The failed coup on Norset.
See, I believe
That was your doing, wasn't it?
this game takes place 5 years after Jedi Fallen Order.
Confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you to the Emperor, you will lead me to the remaining Jedi.
I can't. It's just me.
No use resisting. I'll find out one way or another. Sometimes all it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just use this.
He looks really good.
Your master's lightsaber. Jaro Tapal, a traitor like you. And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a
Oh, there's
corrupt
BD1 in the background.
destroyed by its own arrogance.
Arrogance is a trap a lot of us fall into, Senator.
I'm sure the Emperor won't mind if I deliver you to him in pieces.
What? Did you really think you could capture me? You've got classified military intel stored on your yacht. And you just brought it right to me. Thanks, BD.
You'll burn for this.
That's mine.
Alright, before we get started, gotta say, love whatever. I never read. I know there's like a book or two that connected Jedi Fallen Order to Jedi Survivor. I didn't read any of them. So I have no idea what happened in between. But I do really like how cocky Cal has become over the last 5 years. Definitely confident in his abilities, and this game does a great job at making you feel powerful right away. This opening scene, like, here we go. So good. And we get hit. Okay. And dismemberment. Just so brutal.
Senator, come on out. We'll talk.
It just feels so good. I miss playing this game. I've been waiting so long for this, guys. Let's go.
Not so fast, Senator. Hit it, BD. Now he comes to us. He's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot! Hold on!
Very reminiscent of how Fallen Order starts. Sort of.
It's okay. These things happen.
And the shadow on his neck looked really bad there.
That was a close one, buddy.
All right.
Catch up with the yacht.
Do some climbing. Both this and Jedi Fallen Order had great pacing when it came to the abilities and stuff, and how the game introduced you to different things, different features. And I remember when I played this for the first time, when I got to this point, I was like, okay, I have to stop like now. I don't want to get too far into this, but then I was like, no, you know what? Let's just keep going for a little bit further. A little bit further. And every time I got to a point where I was like, all right, this is where I should stop. I remember in this room being like, this is where I should stop. And I remember not opening this chest because I didn't want to, like, spoil myself with finding collectibles.
You can't open it. You don't have anything for it, do you?
Well, we're going to go ahead and open it now. Oh, lightsaber emitter. Okay. But yeah, then I was like, man, let's just go a little bit further. And a little bit further turned into a little bit further, turned into a little bit further. And I ended up playing for a couple hours. So yeah, it's going to be a couple episodes before we get to the point where everything's fresh. But,
before the Empire does.
yeah, this game is huge, so it's going to take us quite a bit.
Is it safe up here? You're gonna disobey a direct command? I'm just saying, we've got jetpack troopers for this, don't we?
It's a big district. They're doing general sweeps of the area. Our orders are to hold our ground and wait for backup.
Yes, sir. There! Let's get it!
Ugh, it's just, the combat in this game just feels so satisfying.
Whatever intel the senators got stashed, I hope it's worth the risk. You never give up hope, do you, buddy?
See, like I said, too, I didn't do a whole lot of exploring on my first playthrough, and this is already running so much smoother than it did the first time I played this. I know they've had a couple patches, performance patches, and it's definitely helping. Maybe I'll try turning the graphics up a little bit later, but let me know in the comments what you guys think about how it looks right now. Honestly, like, I could play the whole game like this and be totally fine. I don't even really notice it. But if, you know, some of you that are enjoying the series really like your games to look as good as they can, I'll see what I can do. But if you're like me and it doesn't bother you, I'd appreciate to hear a comment.
We can rest there.
Alright, so meditation points return. This is where we not only... So we can rest, which not only recovers our health and our force, it also gives us our stim packs back, which is what we use to heal when we're not in a meditation point. But it does have one downside. Oh, we can also spend skill points here. It does have one downside, which is when you rest, just like Jedi Fallen Order, it respawns all enemies. So you can't, like, go clear out a room of enemies and then come back and heal, because when you come back to heal, all those enemies you just healed will respawn. Lots of different skill trees in this game for different lightsaber stances, which we haven't unlocked yet. Also, force powers haven't unlocked yet, and a survival branch, or survival tree, which is probably what we're going to focus on once we unlock it. But they do force you to spend your first skill point here on lunging strike. So hold Y to perform a long-reaching thrust attack. Okay, that's cool. Probably won't be using that very much. But yeah. Alright, now they want us to go that way, but we're gonna go this way. Because I did find this.
Jones, I beg you. I fought in the war.
I doubt that. Now clear out. Senator's orders. Oh, that's it. Blast them.
Yep, so we can sense, like, previous events in the Force. Ooh, okay. Wall run or just double jump? I think this is just a double jump. Nice. What do we got? Oh, okay. Another lightsaber part, the switch. I think that was it. Now, I don't think the game has taught us how to use the map yet, but we do have a map here. And the map in this game is very... Well, I don't want to say it's perfect, but it's much better than the first game. Similar to the first game, though, locked or inaccessible areas will show up red. And unexplored areas will show up yellow. So you can always check the map to see, like, where you're supposed to go next. But what's neat is I can also just kind of look and see, okay, here's where I just was. And because there's not, like, a green or a yellow or a red something here, I know that that path has been fully explored. So it's good that I know that I didn't miss anything over there. As somebody who loves exploring, you're going to hear me mention exploring quite a bit throughout this series. But that's a really cool feature for someone like me.
What are we looking for? Suspect's male. Was last seen on Dock 27. They say he's a Jedi.
You're kidding, right? On Coruscant?
I couldn't have gone far.
Or he fled down level.
Scum must have lost his mind.
Well, Scum's right here. Get wrecked. As far as UI goes, I don't believe my face in the bottom right corner is going to block anything. You can see in the bottom left corner we have our health bar. We have our lightsaber stances, which we only have one right now, but we're about to get our second. And then the BD1 icon on the bottom is for scanning things, and the 2 with the health icon on the top is how many stim packs I have. When I get into combat, you'll see 2 bars at the bottom center. The blue bar is my force meter, and the white bar is my block meter, which I think it's going to talk about here in a bit.
Mineral, I guess. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Priorite shards. So, oh my god, the menu in this game has so much stuff too. So we have like journey, customization. Oh, yes! I pre-ordered stuff, so I have different outfits and stuff that we can wear that I can even change the color of. I forgot about that. Can't even see the shirt. We'll go with that. Yeah. And I'll go with the red. Abilities, so we haven't done that yet. Databank, tactical guide, like for the enemies. Like, there's so much stuff. There you go. Look. We got a little, old school Jedi robe action going on there. You know me and my blue colors, too. I totally forgot that I had that stuff. Oh, I thought he was still alive for a second. Alright, so there's the ship we're trying to get to. Oh, there we go. Holo map unlocked. Yeah, guess what? The holo map is already unlocked.
There's the yacht. Still drifting. That's the spirit, BD. We'll get it.
Okay.
You want to get a bite after I've shipped? Sure, I could go for a turbo dog.
Turbo dog?
That's just a rumor. Fine. What about that noodle shop? Auger Alley's closed for business. The senator's got something in the works, huh? He always does.
Surprise! Okay, so for blocking, you see the white bar at the bottom. If that bar runs out, then I'm not able to block anymore. And when it comes to deflecting shots, if I block right as the laser blast reaches me, it reflects it back at the person who shot it. So there is a bit of skill involved in reflecting the laser blasts back at their originators. But you can just hold the block to prevent taking damage, at least until your block meter runs out.
I see him.
Here we go. Switch stances. So right now, we also have our double-bladed saber now, which is useful for taking out large groups of enemies. As such. So, double-bladed, good for groups of weak enemies. Single-bladed, good for one-on-one combat. Or, well, I'm sure you could use it. It's actually the most balanced stance. So, I'll be switching between the two depending on what I'm fighting. Oh, right. They want to show you that when it comes to blocking with the double-bladed, if you time it right, you can block like every shot, not just the first shot. But here, yeah, I ran out of block stamina, so I became temporarily stunned and vulnerable. Luckily, reflecting all of those shots back at that repeater killed him, so I'm good. So double-bladed, useful for groups of enemies, and is the most defensive stance.
Hanging in there, BD?
I believe, anyway. We'll see. Ooh.
Got you, traitor.
Reveal.
What took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out. Taking in the sights. Been a while since I was on Coruscant. Thanks, bud.
Part of the job, Kestis.
What's cool is we've seen that shot of him helping Cal up in a trailer, but his costume was different because they didn't want to spoil the reveal.
Dock collapse. I thought this heist might be over real quick.
Why make it easy for him? Where's the crew?
Heading to the yacht.
Gotta do a little bit of exploring, just to make sure there's nothing hiding.
No comms.
No comms it is. Bravo knows best.
Under stairs, another good place to always look. So yes, with this game, just like the first game, you'll make it through like a bunch of areas and then eventually find like a shortcut that you can unlock. So now we have this rope that we can take from the meditation point from earlier all the way up so that we don't have to do all of that again, although I am going to rest here. Here's also where you can change your stances, because right now we only have 2 stances unlocked, but eventually you'll get up to 5. And you can only have 2 equipped at a time. So we'll have to choose which stances we want to use. And no, I did not unlock... I've only had 3, as far as I made. Ooh, this is not where we want to go. Oh, yes it is. Never mind.
We don't want that.
Remind me to tell you about the Corita job sometime.
Looks like that factory stopped the yacht. I'd call that a win.
No gunships. Crew must be making mischief.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Dude, just like look at the environment here. This is so dope. Can I get up here? That's another thing that's the map is useful for. So... Oh, wait. Is that where we came from? No. So it doesn't appear that there is a thing that I can climb there on the map, so I don't think that you can actually get up there.
How are we gonna get you across?
That didn't work.
Okay, look at the environment, find an object for Bo to interact
You
with.
can knock down that crate.
Worth a shot.
Jesus, just dropping on traffic, why don't you? Oh wait, is this a thing? No. Oof.
That jetpack's handy.
Remind me to tell you how I got it sometime.
Okay, so wall running returns from the first game.
Who taught you to move like that?
My master. Every time I fell, he got me back on my feet.
Sounds like a good teacher to me. Stormtrooper patrol.
Looking for us.
Better us than the yacht, yeah?
Okay, well, I think we keep going this way, right? Except, yeah, I can't go up that. Which I want to know...
Found something.
I could have, right?
Where's this water coming from? Like, there's clearly water running down this, but, like, we're underground, so it's probably not rain. It's a little disturbing. Alright, wall run here. Which, you can jump off the wall, then jump back onto the wall to kind of get some height. Oh, BD1 materials, Coruscant paint, so I love the painting in this. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Man, I'm so happy to finally be playing this, you guys.
Bucketheads below. No going around them.
Then we go through them.
All ready when you are, Kestis.
I'm ready now. Bad idea.
Back at you.
You can call the lift at that terminal.
On it.
Troopers coming.
Let's get the drop on him.
Sure thing. On your signal.
Hold RT, press X to ask bow to attack a targeted enemy.
I've got your back.
Nice.
Okay. You can fight.
Yeah, you too.
I don't speak binary, but I hear you, BD. Team effort.
Right.
The yacht's just over there. Let's try up that way.
Quit reading my mind, Jedi. All set.
Well, we wanted to go that way, but I guess we go this way. Off the wall, on the wall. There we go. Get to save. Also, these meditation points become fast travel points later on. Which I also think there's a thing I can scan here. Yep. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. I'm gonna try to keep all the episodes in this series roughly around 45 minutes because this game is going to be very long. So if they're any shorter than that, I'm gonna be playing this game for the rest of my life.
This place is a ghost town.
But
A lot over the last few years. These days, just being outside's asking for trouble.
but yeah, because this is the first episode, let's see if we can maybe go a little bit longer. Locked from the other side, okay. I don't really remember much of this.
Speaking of trouble, let's avoid that patrol.
Agreed.
Desi's Noodles? Is this the noodle shop they were talking about before?
We got a fight ahead, Cal.
Hello.
Weapons free.
No, I wanted to throw the droid. Okay.
Probe droids.
Same here.
Again, I'm trying to pull the droid. Oof. Okay, we're good.
That'll teach him.
Nothing to get here. No! Oh boy. Oh, right. Okay, so I can press the two sticks to slow enemies. Oh, dude, there's a lot of dudes here.
Clear.
Okay. Use a stim. All good. Did I just hear a probe droid? Alright, which way are we supposed to go here? I think we're supposed to go that way. So let's go this way.
Dead end.
Let's double back.
I mean, let's go the other way. Oh, wait. What about over there? Hold up. Haha!
Looks valuable. Why don't I hang on to that for you?
Nice try.
Good catch.
Always worth exploring. Did that dude just trip up the steps? Nice.
Well, I want some more action. Who's next?
Dude, the environment here is so well done.
I think BD wants you to knock that down.
Now I'm taking orders from the droid.
The Emperor turned
Whoa.
the Jedi Temple into his palace.
Yeah, that's what the Empire does best. Take something you love and make it something you can't stand the sight of anymore.
Oh, I just recognized, or just realized those signs up there. Uh-huh, because I remember this. I remember having to run around this curved sign. But what I did not see on my first playthrough
How long you been working with Saw Gerrera?
were those two.
A few jobs here and there.
I can tell you impressed him. That isn't easy.
I'm good at what I do and I don't ask the wrong questions. Information tends to open doors.
Where are we now? Ooh, treasure. Oh, there's the grip for the patience set. Nice. That's cool. I can't believe I didn't see that the first time I played this. Yes, so sometimes you have to pull the rope towards you before you can grab it. What if I want to go down there, though? I probably have to come all the way back around, though. We're going for it. Oh. Oh, this is where the pyrite was. Priorite. Damn it, I just went in a big circle. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I did not realize that that's where that was. I thought I found another secret area. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for with this series. Obviously, no spoilers. And let me know your thoughts on the graphics versus smooth experience. I'm sure... Actually, I didn't even see how well it was recording. It looks like it's recording fine. Yeah, looks pretty smooth in the recording. Also, let me know if you guys have already played this or watched another YouTuber play it, or if I am going to be your primary primary method of exposure to the game. Right, the rope.
Might be able to use that crane to get across the bridge.
Using the Empire's tools against him.
Wait, there's stairs down? Ooh. I don't know if I can make that jump back up. But there is a door there. Shortcut. Okay, good.
Someone moved against the senator? Gutsy to go against Sejan. Yeah, from what I hear, end up in turbo dogs.
Aha! Stuff.
I've given you everything I have.
We're here to protect you. I'm sure that's worth a few more credits.
Okay, well, definitely can't make it back up the steps, but can I make it across here? Oh, nope. Okay. But I want to take that shortcut. I don't think I can make the steps back up. No, there's no way I can make that. Oh, I totally made it. Set. I should have just tried that first.
Contact. I think I'm done.
So easy.
We're clear.
This game just feels so good to play. Like, combat just is so satisfying. Oh, this is... okay, so that's a shortcut back to there.
Nice.
Another priorite. Exchange for a reward at the right vendor. Oh, hello.
Been looking forward.
Yeah, red attacks cannot be blocked, must be evaded. Oof. Press B to quickly recover after being knocked down. Yeah, we're gonna try the lunge. Jesus.
Your odds of surviving are low. Very low.
My God. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Blaster's hot. They can't stop us.
There we go. Teamwork.
Really didn't like you.
Don't think he was a fan of you either.
I don't see a way up.
Let's look around. Find something, buddy?
What's he got?
Ascension cable. Workers use them for construction now.
Can you repair it?
Cable's a bit frayed. Not in bad shape. Should be a quick patch job.
So I heard you fought the Empire on Kashyyyk.
Yeah?
Hijacked a walker and broke open an Imperial prison camp single-handed.
That one was BD.
Just the two of you.
And some friends. What about you, new guy? You in this for the credits?
Credits never hurt. But, I have a daughter. Kata. I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, but at least I can provide for her.
Must be hard, being away from her. Is her mother?
She's gone. The Empire took her from us.
Sorry.
See, this just doesn't sit right with me.
Taking a lot of people.
More every day. You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Braca.
You've been through a lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Roll credits. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to make us like Bode too much. So, part of me doesn't trust him. Because it's just like... yeah, he's the new character. He wasn't in the first game. Here's a sob story about how his wife's dead and his daughter is like... He's like in this to save her. I feel like it's a little forced, and therefore I don't trust him.
We can use that terminal to rotate the billboard. That wasn't so hard. Back to the bridge?
Hope the crew's doing all right. If Gabs gets bored, Imperial comps for fun.
She back good?
Too good. Syndicate trained, but got on the wrong side of her employers.
Damn, I didn't listen to any of that dialogue the first time I did this.
Bravo
Okay.
used to fly for the Republic.
That's military. That explains a lot. Why'd you start working with Coop and Liz?
Cantina on Norset. Bounty hunter got the drop on me. Twins threw him down a mine shaft. Friends ever since.
I need to find... Yes, that's exactly what I needed, was a meditation point. And I should probably end this episode here. Let's see, we got a skill point. Should we spend it on anything? Can we spend it on anything? Yes, we can. Oh, here we go. Resilience and the survival. Cal's maximum life increased. Yes, please. Okay. And we'll rest. Get all of our health and our stims back. And that is it. Alright. I know I said we're going to make this episode a little bit longer, but this is a really good place to end it because, well, unfortunately, I know what's next. I promise, again, I feel really, really bad, so please leave a comment and let me know that it's okay that I played a little bit off camera, and I promise there will be a point not too far from now, maybe, where I could say that I don't know what's going to happen next. But for now, I do, and I'm sorry. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys are excited for this series as I am. Please, again, leave a like and a comment. And don't forget early access on Patreon for only $1 a month. You'll be able to see the next episode right now. So, thank you for watching. Mobius1 here. I'll see you soon. Well,